Welcome to Hallis Beer Hall. We're your spot for the grit and passion of Chicago sports. From the gridiron battles of the Bears to the diamond drama of the Cubs and Sox. Grab a cold one, settle in, and let's slapshot our way from the United Center to the Lakeshore Drive. This is Hallis Beer Hall, where the game never ends and the passion never fades.
I am a businessman now. Thank you.
Bulls are out of timeouts. 2 seconds left. Getting for the win. Go!
My God! I cannot believe this! Elizabeth, I'm coming, baby! Oh, no!
Improbable!
Unbelievable!
Impossible!
Magic Giddy! Good day, mate!
All right, welcome back to Hallis Beer Hall. It's been a minute. We've been doing real life shit. Also, it's kind of been a little bit of a down period for Chicago sports, but things are picking back up. We got a lot to talk about today. We're drinking some beers. We're on a new streaming service. We have technical difficulties, so if our shit's fucked up, it's just par for the course. So also go listen to Warren Zevon. My shit's fucked up. It's a great song. And all right, let's get into it. Today, the Cubs fucking lost a game after giving up 6 runs in the 8th inning. Eli Morgan, trash, bum, gave up an RBI single to the pitcher because the Arizona Diamondbacks were so poorly managed that they didn't have anyone left on their bench, so they had to use a pitcher, and the Cubs still fucked it up. So the Cubs split us road series, which I'm not that mad about because their Diamondbacks are actually pretty good. But we should have won the series. Now we're 2-4 because we lost those 2 bullshit games in Tokyo. Kyle Tucker's the man. We gotta sign him long term. If we don't, fuck. Jed Hoyer's been rebuilding this bullpen with fucking Costco rentals for 3 years. It's not working. We need to spend money and go get a fucking reliever. Tom Ricketts, you're a fucking retarded guy that looks like the Penguin and Ted Cruz. Fuck you. Spend some money. But the rest of, Seiya Suzuki hit a home run today. His bat's coming alive. Nico Horner's right on track again. Swanson looks great. Matt Shaw looks great. The Rook coming through. Cubs everything's looking good besides our bullpen. Our starting pitchers have been, I give them a 75%. Tyone got rocked, but the rest of them have been solid. Steele's shaking the rust off. I'm sure he'll be fine. Shota looked great. I don't know. Things are good besides our bullpen and the epic collapse today. Just awful to watch. Every Cubs fan was like, what the fuck is going? How do you have, what's his name? Pearson come in? Fucking
Nate
can't
Pearson?
even get, he's 2 times now. He can't even get out of a fucking inning. Eli Morgan, bum. All right, goodbye, Aaron.
He's coming back.
And then, fuck, what was the other guy's? That Theobald guy, or Theobald? I forgot.
Theobar? Caleb Theobar?
Theobar.
From Twins?
He did good 1 inning, and then 2 walks when he comes in the next inning. It's just like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, last year, we had, what's his name? The guy from the Astros. He blew every fucking save, and then we traded him again at the halfway point. I forgot what his name is.
Hector Neris.
Hector Neris, yes. I hated him last year. Still hate him. But
Where's Alzolay?
Dude, we go to the Astros again and get another old washed up reliever in Presley. What the fuck is going on? Jed Hoyer, get your fucking head out of your ass. Tom Ricketts, open your fucking checkbook or sell the fucking team. God, it's annoying as fuck. Every year it's the same shit. Other than that, though, Cubs look good. All right. How about them White Sox?
A lot better on the south side. Started off 1-0. Huge victory. Austin Slater, home run in his first at-bat. Michael A. Taylor, some stellar defense. A does not stand for ass in Michael A. Taylor. That's what a lot of people were telling me. Don't know what it stands for. Probably a good baseball player. But besides that, starting pitching hasn't given up an earned run through 3 games, which is pretty fucking good. And then bullpen, we're looking a little better. I mean, I feel like the White Sox, you could poach some of our guys. We got Penn Murphy, Penmurfee. That's how you spell Murphy for sure. But yeah, he came in, shut us down, or shut the other team down. Same guys from last year. We got Jordan Leisure, got the young guys, Brooks Baldwin, fucking sucking ass, kind of choked today. We put the tarp on the field today. It was on the field, just not like the diamond where you have to like put it on the field. Fucked up a little bit
like
there,
multiple tarps.
yeah. Sodfather did everything he could in his power, and they played the game. So people are not mentioning that they did resume the game. Angels won, so maybe we should have pushed that game back. But yeah, I mean things are looking good on the south side. Definitely got some high hopes. I mean we're putting up runs except for yesterday when we lost 1-0. But yeah, 8 runs on Thursday for opening day, and then today put up some runs as well. Being I think 2, but that's runs. I'll take that. But yeah, pitching only gave up 5, so I just feel like the batters get some hits at the plate, and we'll be all right. Our exit velos in the first inning, all 4 batters were above 100 miles an hour. So I really think we're taking the right approach of just make contact. Luis is hustling down the line at first base, which is pretty cool to see this early on in the season. So yeah, I mean I'm staying optimistic. Worst team ever last year, so as long as we get to 53 wins, we'll fuck over Connor here.
All right, yeah, I wanted to come in at that part too. Unless Aaron, do you have something to say about the Sox? Oh, and Aaron's can't hear him. Sorry for laughing. Well, Aaron is talking, but we can't hear him. So,
My fault. Oh no!
This is all Hank's fault.
What about now?
Yes.
Yep.
Let's go.
Let's go. Just like the Red Sox, we come clutch. Yeah, no, I think the only other thing I'd say is like, it's really been nice. I feel like the defense has been kind of nice to watch the past couple games, and that's kind of a change of pace. So shout out us. And we're gonna win over 53.5 games, almost for sure. So thank you, Connor.
Yeah.
So here's where I wanted to come in real quick. So let's just throw a caveat at everything you guys are saying. You were playing the Angels, and you won 1 out of 3 games against the Angels. So that's awesome.
0.
It's awesome, but same time, the pitchers did look good. Starting pitchers look good. I'll give you guys that. Caveat, you're playing the Angels. So, just wanted to throw that out there. Also, me, Aaron, and Sam, and Hank, it seems like they're all ganging up on me, but I do talk the most shit. So, but we did an over/under of Sox wins and losses this year as a bet, and just like we did last year on this podcast. But the over/under was 53.5. I took the under, and the rest of them took the over. We all bet $50 on it. So either I'm going to win $150 or I'm going to lose $150. But I was doing the math. The Sox have to win 1 out of every 3 games, and they'll get 53.5 wins.
We're ahead of schedule. We're shooting over that right now.
You
with
are
our pace.
literally right
game
on
win
schedule.
streak.
It's literally perfectly on schedule to get 0.5 games under 54. So I would win the bet if you stay on this schedule. So
We're
just
good.
want to throw that out there. But yeah, Sox have some hopeful young guys.
I'll bring them some torpedo bats, and we'll win 52 games in a row.
Yeah, that's a perfect segue into the next part. Torpedo bats, boys. What the fuck is that?
Analytics,
What the
dude.
fuck is that?
Talk to Aaron. He knows.
What's going on with that, Aaron?
No, I mean, so apparently, like, some MIT physicist genius super nerd at the Yankees figured out that if you move more wood to the part of the bat that the ball hits more often, then the ball's gonna go farther. So I don't know why it took this long for anyone to think of this, but it's kind of crazy that like all of a sudden this is happening. It's also insane too that like I'm assuming the Yankees have been practicing with this all off season, so it's gonna take teams not only to like get all the equipment, but to then like get used to swinging it. So I'm curious on like what the runway for the Yankees will be with this thing, or does it just get banned? Because like their offensive output has been kind of crazy. Also, shout out to whoever has Nestor Cortez on their fantasy team. Me really sucks. Really sucks.
he was chalking up some meatballs, that's for sure. I do want to say real quick, I don't know if they're different or not, but there used to be these bats when I was growing up that we would take batting practice with sometimes. They were called bongo bats. I don't know if you guys knew about these,
I can't remember
but
those.
they
I know
were literally
fungo. Is that the same thing?
it's like a torpedo bat. It's literally the same thing, and they were banned when I was in Little League. So
Huh.
why would they be allowed to be used in the MLB now? But
'Cause it's
they
the
could be different
Yankees.
bats.
Duh.
But
Also, like,
um,
were they not using them during training? Like, nobody saw them during training at all?
people must have.
Yeah. No, they've been using them. I think Yankees said they were using them last year too, but they fully made like they redistributed the wood a little bit up on the bat, as opposed to the end. But yeah, I mean, anything to get Anthony Volpe to hit a fastball down the middle, and what do you know, the Yankees are back. So,
Dude, all right. Fantasy baseball talk real quick. We're all in fantasy baseball together.
Yeah.
And our good friend Sam Wise, who's been on the podcast many times, he's a Yankees fan. He drafts every single fucking Yankee. So I'm playing him this week. And just so happens they start using these new bats, and every Yankee, they break a franchise record on hitting home runs. In the one game, they all start using these bats. Fuck the Yankees. Fuck these bats. Fuck you, Sam. God damn.
first time in MLB history that the game started with 3 pitches and 3 home runs.
Yeah, that's insane, dude. That's just
Aaron Judge
outright.
had 3 home runs in one game. One of them was a grand slam. He had 30 points as a
He's
fantasy
projected to
player.
get like 100 more points than the next highest score. Like you just got incredibly unlucky with rolling into that fucking chainsaw one.
Ugh. My blood is boiling.
He was projected 39. The man's sitting at 44 points. What the fuck, dude?
Well, I think this is a good point to go get my first beer. So we might have to cut up a little bit, or you guys keep going, whatever.
Yeah, no, I think the recommendation to beat the torpedo bats is just jam the shit out of every hitter on the Yankees.
Yeah. I mean, it's a strat, right? I was actually thinking about it. So, like, when the talk about the bats were coming around, I was like, so do pitchers just not get any advantage anymore? Like,
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Throw anything outside, low and out. Aaron had me watch the Mariners game last night. If Randy Arozarena had a fucking torpedo bat, he's still swinging at a slider in the opposing batting box. Just throw that every time. He's still gonna fucking swing at that shit. It's Javi Baez special, as we know.
The Mariners could have those big ass wiffle ball bats that look like fucking Johnny Bravo swinging them. They still wouldn't make contact. These guys are the worst batting team ever. Like their pitching is so good. It's every game. It's like 2-1, 3-1, 4-2, and they just can't figure it out. And all the Mariners fans are so resigned to it. Yeah, they're like, yeah, this has been fucking 20 years of our lives. We're in like the best pitcher's ballpark of all time, and we just can't hit it all. So it kind of sucks.
The blow up bats you win at the carnival. give him one of those. That's what they're swinging in fucking
that giant cat
whatever
from
stadium
Looney,
is.
whatever
Park. Huh?
That giant cat from Looney Tunes or whatever. I forgot his name. Like whatever he was swinging, or was he a rooster? Whatever that thing was. Whatever that Looney Tune was.
Oh yeah, rooster.
Just as everyone expected, the leading base runner in MLB baseball stealing home, Rowdy Tellez. Also.
Oh yeah.
Heels on that guy.
1 for 1 on stealing home plate.
Sick.
Might have been a wild pitch / pass ball, but
Still counts.
he ran from third base to home and he was saved.
Dude, how about Tyler O'Neill hitting an opening day home run for the past 6 years in a row?
That's nuts.
Unbelievable. Like you just got to keep putting him on the opening day roster, right? Until he
yeah, he gets injured by the second month every year anyway. So.
Just cut him next week.
As long as you're fresh for opening day, that's all we need.
Also Canadian guy from Vancouver, BC. Kind of sick.
Hey, I just wanted to say real quick too. It sounds like I don't know if I'm sounding quiet too, but it sounds like Sam and Aaron are quiet on my end, and Hank is really loud. So it's the exact opposite of what usually happens.
That's how I feel. Hank is very loud to me, and Connor is quiet, and Sam is quiet.
Okay.
I've turned the tables on you guys. Haha.
Yeah. Was this on purpose?
Yeah, it's just to shun you. No, I can turn mine down. How's this? Is that better?
Well, I would like everyone to be turned up.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Give me a second. Hold on.
Let's go.
Welcome to Hallis Beer Hall. Like and
What,
subscribe.
what if I just talk like this the whole episode?
That's perfect. You sound way better.
Sweet.
Hold on.
And you look way better too. Super
Thank you.
cute.
I gotta turn you guys. I gotta turn you guys down over here. Woo! I'm gonna have a lot to edit. Shit. Negative 10, maybe. DB. Say something for me.
Nicky
We're in
Lopez
Hallis Beer
has a
Hall.
0 ERA.
Nope, that's not gonna do. Hold on. Try again.
Everyone talk at once. Ready, go.
Check.
Yeah. That'll do it. I think.
Perfect. How about them Bulls?
Dude, the Bulls are the Bulls like the Lakers' kryptonite?
The Bulls are apparently everyone's kryptonite. I think they're 9-12 in their last, whatever that math is, 21.
Yeah.
No, wait, that doesn't work. In their last 12, I'm a retard. My bad. I'm Al Capone.
No, it turns out Billy should keep playing as rookies. It only took him 7 years in the NBA to figure that shit out. Took him 1 year in college to play fucking Joakim and Al Horford. But when he went to the NBA, decided, hey, let's not play the rookies. They don't deserve any playing time. And turns out this Matas guy is pretty good, who grew up playing against Cooper Flag his entire life. I honestly, crazy take. I see they're similar games in both of them. Both big, lanky white dudes who could shoot the three, stretch the floor, and could play some defense. If anything, Matas is younger. I'm pretty sure because Cooper did reclassify, but Matas has a year in the NBA under his belt, playing against his competition already. So I'm totally okay with just playing Matas as much as we need. I like Giddy. He's playing out of his fucking mind. I think he's averaging a triple double right now, which is fucking pretty sweet. Kobe White's playing out of his fucking mind. Sub-Zero. Neil Funk back in the booth. Boys might be back. Be back.
I was gonna say, hearing Neil Funk and Stacey King, it's like 2011 all over again, and I'm here for it.
Dude, they were hype, man. It was awesome.
Oh yeah, dude. Also, to your point of playing the rookies, I think really what needed to happen was moving on from Zach LaVine, DeRozan. Because all they did was take shot after shot after shot, no matter how many they missed. And like I love DeRozan, and LaVine's cool. I like LaVine too, but I had been saying it for years. I was like, he takes too many threes. He literally needs to just drive to the basket and dunk it. He can dunk on anyone. Yeah. But he's not on the team anymore, and that opens up so much more for the rest of the team. And look, you play the young guys, they get better. And it's you see literally when we move on from Zach LaVine, all of a sudden the Bulls are playing the best ball they've played since 2015.
Yeah, I feel like every Bulls fan's been saying that. Get rid of DeRozan, get rid of LaVine, and the Sacramento Kings are like, hey, maybe we should pair those two together, and they're sucking ass. Who would have guessed?
We beat them. And we
went
to
they
Sacramento
suck, dude. They're
them.
horrible. That doesn't work. I think I do think we get rid of Vooch, man. I'm still not a Vooch believer. I think at the whatever pick we're getting right now, it's going to be probably, I hope, top 15, but the center out of Duke, come on, Maluach. Go get that 7-2 guy, create a lob threat for Giddy when Giddy's driving downhill, when Kobe's driving downhill. Pair that with Matas. If P. Will ever decided to play basketball to his potential, that could be cool as well. But yeah, dude, I think a starting five next year, just trade Vooch, maybe get another first rounder. Who knows? See what we could get out of Vooch, maybe 2 second rounders. Obviously, we're not a championship team yet, but go ahead, trade Vooch and just build for the future. That's way too competent, so logical, so the Bulls won't do that. But I mean, I'm not sure. I think Vooch got 1 more year left on his deal as well. If not 2 years, because I think we re-signed him to a 3-year deal last year. But yeah, I think we got to get rid of Vooch. Worst defensive center in the league. Great offense, but I mean, I think we need defense. Kobe White could generate offense. Giddy will generate offense. So
Julius,
yeah, Matas, yeah, totally, 100%, dude.
Julian Phillips looks good too, and then you also have
Dalen Terry's been hitting a couple threes as well.
Yep,
coming up clutch.
We have an AK problem though, where he signed Lonzo Ball again to an extension. It's like, dude, the guy hasn't been healthy. Why would you sign him again? He hasn't been healthy in years. Like,
because LaMelo's coming here next year.
Why? Like,
we want unlimited point guards.
Oh man. The Bulls have so many problems, but they're playing great, and I love what I'm seeing and love the young guys winning. Hearing Stacey King scream out "Red Fox" or whatever the fuck that was. Elizabeth, I'm coming, baby. Oh Lord, is probably the best call I've heard since the D Rose era. So
Yeah,
like,
very good one.
yeah,
It's
it's fucking
it feels like it's a lot of good team players coming back into the, you know, not like a
yeah,
solo feel.
yeah.
Hundred
That's what I'm
percent.
saying. With Levine and DeRozan being gone, it's not just give the ball to them. They chuck up a shot, and then it's like, okay, now run down the court again. It's
Yeah.
like,
Saw a
yeah.
tweet the other day. It said, "We are great without 8."
Damn.
Zach Levine.
Oh
War
yeah,
number
yeah,
8. Yeah.
yep.
So just DeMar's shitty mid ranges. Take that shit to Sacramento, man.
Also, on a side note, what's up with the Pistons? Are they just like the bad boys again? Like they're just trying to take that culture back?
6 ejections in that game tonight. That rocked.
And the coach?
Yeah. Why
Well,
not?
I saw the Barstool tweeted like, this is what your dad said 90s basketball was like every night. And I just was like, well, that fight was still kind of huff. So no. but
Got him.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Cade Cunningham should definitely be considered for MVP, man. Pistons are, I think, 5 or 6 seed last time I checked. What did they lose 28 straight last year? NBA record. And then this year they're the 5 or 6 seed. Got to give the guy credit. I mean, Tim Hardaway Jr. is playing his ass off up there. Jalen Duren, I hate giving love to the Pistons, but they're doing something up there as well, man.
I mean, I just I was gonna say I feel like the comment from Subban coming at the whole NBA about toughness, like somebody was bound to take it seriously and really kind of put it back into the game.
Yeah, Isaiah Stewart just bully. Dylan Brooks got ejected tonight. Shocker.
Yeah, I saw that too. Going back to our last podcast, with all that LeBron love, how are you guys feeling after your hero got beat by the Bulls?
I think he had a buzzer beater the night before, but if you want to overlook that, that's cool too.
I mean, I will, because
He
they
beat
lost
an
twice.
Eastern Conference 10 seed, or the Eastern Conference 10 seed beat him, but he won the divisional game.
Beat him twice
in seeding. So
beat him twice in a week.
Wow, now we're the 9 seed.
Also, he was the guy that was supposed to block that shot, mid half or half court shot.
I don't see anyone in the East besides the Boston Celtics beating the Bulls. That's a hot take. You guys want some hot takes? That's a hot take.
I think they're coming in frisky. They're peaking at the right time. Like they're gonna make it interesting. I think it'll be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Who's guarding Giannis?
Dude, the Cavs made the playoffs for the first time since like 2010 or 11, and I think they are like a sinking ship right now. So like they're not. I don't see them beating the Bulls. Just beat them.
They beat the Clippers by 20 tonight, though.
True, but the Bulls just beat the Cavs the other day. Like,
I don't know. Bro.
A lot is up in the air,
I think
guys.
there's 1 or 2 teams that could take the Bulls down. I'm not saying we're the number 2 behind the Celtics in the East.
Well, the Philly isn't there.
Yeah.
Who else? Who else? The Heat without Jimmy Butler?
Nope, Heat aren't in it. Cavs.
We just beat them.
Bro, it doesn't matter.
Like, Who else is in the East? Charlotte?
Celtics, Bucks, Cavs.
The Bucks just lost Damian Lillard for the year.
Oh no.
Now they only have Giannis. I don't know, bro. Okay, Bulls are the 2 seed.
Dude,
You
that'd be
guys
sick.
heard it here first, man.
Eastern
I'm
Conference.
just saying. Okay, the Knicks. I'll give the Knicks. The Knicks could beat the Bulls, I think.
It would be crazy to see the Bulls make a fucking run. That'd be awesome.
Dude, I just want them to, win one playoff game.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd be happy. I know we'd get a terrible draft pick and all that shit, but like,
I mean,
win,
but
dude.
we got the young guys
Win
who
a
actually
playoff game.
care,
It's been too long, man. I'm tired of that play-in bullshit.
Well, I mean, okay, hold on. So, like, talking about the Bulls now, same thing with the Hawks. The Hawks are coming out to swing out of nowhere, and it's because we're bringing up some young guys too, like Frank Nazar and what's the other name? Terrible.
Well,
Korchinski.
Yeah,
Korchinski.
Korchinski. Yeah, Korchinski.
this whole year was kind of started off as a shit show for the Bulls and the Hawks because
Yeah.
their TV deal, no one could watch their fucking games.
Oh yeah,
So
that's
it's like now, I guess is the right time to get hot when everyone can finally start to kind of watch their games. But it's like, you know, I don't know. The Hawks need they need an injection of some. They need steroids. Start hitting these boys with steroids. We need something.
yeah.
Like,
We just need some luck, some hockey god luck, dude.
Jonathan
that
Tay
was
said he's
that was a
playing
joke,
hockey
by the
right
way.
now. He's staying in shape.
Yeah, dude, that's insane. He like disappeared for like multiple years and then comes back.
Yeah,
And
Where
he's
is he
like, I want to go again, and I'm like, damn.
he's training in Scottsdale right now.
Is
Which
there any
is-
rumor on who's gonna pick him up, or maybe pick him up?
We could say the Chicago Blackhawks are going to pick him up.
You heard it here first. Like
He'll
and
probably
subscribe.
go to Edmonton and win 3 more cups or something.
With McDavid?
Yeah.
I'm low key. I'm cheering for in like the playoffs. I'm cheering for the Leafs and Edmonton. I think I want one of the Canadian teams to get it. I don't really care about any other of the teams, so I'm like, at least that's something kind of interesting to watch for. So I want McDavid to get at least one for sure.
He was close last year, just couldn't pull it through.
You guys ready for Ovechkin to break that record?
Do you think he will?
How
I
close
think
is
he
he?
will.
He's got
5
away.
goals.
yeah,
Yeah, 5 away. 4 to
Yeah,
tie,
yeah.
5 away.
So
Juice man's going to take a leak.
Oh, all right.
He'll be right
adios,
back.
Sam.
I've been hearing a lot of talk where like a lot of people are arguing like, oh yeah, well Ovechkin's like he might break the record, but it's not really like better than Gretzky because
How?
like everyone's like, you know, it's because Gretzky wasn't really a shooter, he was an assister type deal.
Well, how many games did Gretzky play, and how many did Ovechkin play? That's the real. That's like the Jordan LeBron debate. It's like, yeah,
See.
LeBron has broken every fucking record. He's played 10 more years. It's like no fucking shit. Like,
Let me see. I'll look it up while you guys talk about something. Or we could just wait. Career. Gretzky played 1,487 games. Meanwhile, Ovechkin has played 1,483.
So less games, and like, who cares? I mean, like that the record is most goals scored. Who cares if they like Ovechkin's a pure scorer versus Gretzky's not?
Right.
Like, there's been tons of pure scorers in the NHL, and no one has come close to Gretzky. So, like, yeah, sure. Will Ovechkin ever hit his points mark? No, absolutely not.
No.
That's not what it is. Like, it's still an incredible feat. So,
oh, for sure.
shout out Alexander Ovechkin.
Oh, I did want to shout out that when you go back to this real quick, when you were saying that LeBron hit a game winner the other night, I had a stat here for you. I think LeBron, Kobe, and Kevin Durant have hit I think a total of 9 or it was like 10 game winner shots, like buzzer beaters, and Michael Jordan hit like 15 by himself. So
That's crazy. If only the Lakers got a clutch player that could hit shots in the playoffs this year.
Oh.
Yeah. What, Luka?
Luka, yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I mean,
Yeah,
how many clutch shots does he have?
Yeah. I don't know. A few. I'm just saying.
Back game winner over the defensive player of the year last year to advance his team to the NBA Finals.
Yeah, you remember in the finals when Jordan hit a step back jumper over the Utah Jazz to win?
No, because I was not alive.
He had to look back in the archives for that one.
Yeah.
It's not looking back in the archives.
Jordan is better than LeBron, but you hate
20 years
LeBron
ago.
way
It
too
was
much,
less than
Connor.
20 years ago. Or no, it was more than 20 years ago. I'm tweeting.
It's probably it's that feeling of like it's the old guard versus the new guard type.
I just don't get. I mean, like, yeah, LeBron's a great player. He's old as fuck, still playing. That's awesome. Hell yeah. But
I mean, Jordan
just
was
don't
also
s-
old as fuck and still played a little bit.
Who do you want on your team in the finals to win? Do you want prime Jordan or prime LeBron?
Jordan, 100%.
Yeah, prime Jordan.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I
No,
think you can still appreciate like prime, not, but it's probably not his prime, but still like LeBron now. Like he's still a really great
Yeah,
player.
he's a great player.
I mean,
Yeah.
if anything, like both aspects, like LeBron has the experience of being in the playoffs, so like pressure probably has nothing against.
Connor, is LeBron number 2 on your list?
No.
See, that's where you're focused. Like, I have no problem saying Jordan's number 1 if you put LeBron 2.
It's Elijah Wan.
What the fuck?
Elijah Wan's number 2.
If I told you guys it was Larry Bird?
I mean, I would like that, but it's not.
I know.
So I'd be like, hell yeah, dude. John Stockton, Larry Bird, Luka Doncic, and Jokic. There you go. Those are the best players in the NBA
Jesus.
history.
Porzingis on your list too?
Who?
Porzingis?
No, there's better whites than Porzingis.
Oh my Oh god.
Matas
NBA
Pazulius
champ.
by the end of his career.
Oh, I guess we are forgetting one. Probably one Chicago team. Apparently, the Chicago Fire have been on a hype train.
Let's go. Chicago Fire. Chicago Fire.
Don't know where that came
they're
from, but
back.
apparently they made some good signings on it.
They're a
Yeah,
wagon.
Bamba. Yep. Chicago Fire games, I'll hold it down. So fun. I went to so many of those when I was living in Chicago. They're cheap as fuck. Just get blasted. They have a great parking lot party scene. Like,
But it's moved now, right? It's in. Did you have you? I haven't been to Soldier Field since they moved
oh,
back.
see, this is how much we're following the Fire. I forgot they moved
Hey,
back. to
number
Soldier
one
Field.
Chicago Fire podcast in the Chicagoland area.
Hey, I went to the Chicago Fire's first game ever at Soldiers Field in 1999. So
That's sick. That's actually
I was
really
there.
cool.
I was there.
Yeah, they look pretty good. I mean, pretty bad tie to Montreal, who sucks. But some really good signings. We score a lot. Like we're a pretty offensive team, and our defense kind of sucks. But I think Berhalter's like a good manager. Like we paid the money for like a proven guy that people will listen to, and he can kind of build an identity. He's kind of playing the GM role as well. Like, I mean, the Fire, like, there's no reason Chicago should not be a massive market in the MLS. That's fucking crazy. So
Yeah.
at least they're like starting to make some noise, and I think it's only the beginning. This is his first fucking year, and they're already 3-2-1. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Go Fire.
Pretty sick. Go Fire. I did just get rid of my ESPN Plus package though, so I can't watch any games, which sucks. But I had to cut down on subscriptions. So
Feel that.
I'll send you a couple links.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I got you, bro.
Hell yeah. Oh, dude, Hank, I was trying to watch a Fire game the other day, and I was like, oh, Hank had Fubo, and I had it on my phone, and I click it, and it's like, your subscription ended, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah. No, I had to cancel it. I was like, I can't do it.
No, I get it. That shit's expensive.
But the thing is, like, I mean, you go back to like the TV deals, like they do have all, like, if not all the game. Like they got the Hawks
Fubo's
early
sick.
on.
I'm a Fubo stan. I use Fubo. It's great.
Yeah.
All right, everybody,
it's great for
everybody,
betting, too,
everybody, just use Aaron's Fubo.
But you would only get your shit that you're in market for because it changes depending whatever. So I double my Fubo with a VPN. So for the Bears games, I VPN in Chicago, and then my Fubo will get the Bears games or whatever.
Shit.
So you gotta tie it together.
Yo, do you guys have MLB TV?
I didn't definitely know.
That's a must-have for fantasy baseball. Do you have Sam? You got T-Mobile?
Yeah, I have the T-Mobile Tuesdays. No, I just use my illegal stream. Not gonna say it out loud, not snitching on them, but I get every baseball game for free, and you can do a quad box. So you should just fire that up during the day while I'm at work.
As it should be.
Sorry, boss.
If you have if
Will's
T-Mobile,
listening to this, no, he's not.
if you have T-Mobile, you can get MLB TV for free.
Can I get Chicago Sports Network for free?
Oh man, I wish.
I don't know.
I think it'll get blacked out. I think it'll get blacked out.
Of course.
MLB
it's
TV
pretty
is
sick.
what, the Yankees game every day or the Red Sox?
It's pretty sick because MLB TV has like it's basically like Red Zone now, but it's like a 4-box square, and then so
Sweet.
they just have 4 games on at once. Then it
Oh,
goes
sweet.
to like
Okay.
the sick
I'll buy
like
it.
moments. So like if if it's a day with a full like on the weekend with a full slot of games, then like and you're looking at your pitchers pitching and shit, it's like you just throw that on and you're just watching all the games. And,
Yeah, I did that with
have
T-Mobile last year, so I'll probably hook that up again this year.
hell yeah. We're not sponsored by T-Mobile or MLB TV, but I just like that. So if they want to sponsor us, email us. We check our email like once every 6 months. So
Yeah.
I've actually never checked our email. So
Comment,
guess maybe just
subscribe,
comment
T-Mobile.
in the YouTube channel.
Just let us know.
Yeah, let us know. But looks like we're not bringing back Keenan Allen. You like that segue?
Yeah.
Bulls,
we
Diamond
aren't?
Bears.
I did
Fat
not know
fuck.
that.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
could go
think
through
we are.
NFL signings.
Yeah,
Grady
yeah.
Jarrett, big vet, up in
Yep.
the middle, clogging some holes. He's already training
Zacchaeus-
with Austin Booker and Sexy Dexy, Jervon Dexter, and I think Montez down in Florida. I think I saw a clip of them with Dennis Allen, the new DC. So that's pretty sweet. I'm in with that. But yeah, other than that, we got Zacchaeus, good route runner, definitely a good blocker, and then Duvernay, who's the kick returner / punt returner for the Ravens. I think he's got some speed. Also, pretty good underrated blocker. So I kind of see Ben Johnson's vision. He's signing a lot of blocking receivers, so which get a couple speedsters here in the draft or in free agency, and we should be good. I didn't want any of the receivers in free agency this year. Cooper Kupp, fucking Seahawks, kind of like I love Cooper Kupp. Would have been great for Caleb, but I don't know. I just don't. I think that's an overpay by the Seahawks. He's staying in that division too, which is kind of weird. Debo's good if he's not 245 pounds by opening kickoff this year, but I don't know. I mean, I like the vision. We're signing all the right guys. Definitely beefed up the O-line. Jonah Jackson, I think he's going to be huge. Tooney's going to be huge. Tooney won 6 Super Bowls, I think, 3 with Mahomes, or 2 with Mahomes and 4 with Brady, something like that. But yeah, I mean, I think the O-line's fucking crazy. Drew Dahlman, biggest signing, center. Caleb, locked up a center for Caleb for the next 5 years. I think that's huge. Loved our boy Coleman Shelton, but it's time to hit the road for him. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with Dahlman. Couldn't be more proud. The just question right now is just left tackle. So I'm not quite sure what we're doing there. It was going to be Braxton. It's going to be Amagije. I know a lot of people hate Kieran, but he's a rookie out of Yale. And then you throw him into the NFL after he wasn't supposed to play all last year. It's like, what? Why can't you block like fucking Myles Garrett? It's like, come on, man. Like you're just throwing him into the fire. If anything, that helped him kind of like Matas this year. Just get those minutes last year. So could be Kieran. If Will Campbell's there, I definitely want Will Campbell and try and move him around and shift the O-line around. I think Tooney, they said he played tackle as well. So maybe try and move him out there because he's a little bit older. But I don't know. I think the O-line is Poles has made all the right moves. People will shit on him, but he's made all the right moves.
Did you see when we let go of Tevin Jenkins, like right before the Bears posted like "Happy birthday, Tevin Jenkins" on X, and then he just like sent like the picture of that little Chihuahua like going like. Wah.
He probably dislocated his shoulder at his birthday party, so I'm not too worried about that one.
Damn. Shots fired, Hallis Beer Hall.
100%. I will fight you, Tevin Jenkins. I will fight you.
Whoa.
No one kind of.
Damn.
Like the Bears clearly made the right move. No one is like rates Tevin Jenkins the way Tevin Jenkins rates him. Like I think he's a good player, but like the fact that he can't get a contract when like free agency was so tough at O-line anyway, everyone was picking up anyone as fast as they could. Like that says a lot.
Browns.
So
he's on the Browns now.
Yeah.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Touch.
Well, enjoy.
But
have a good time.
I don't know if you remember when we got those cards graded, Aaron. I know you do, but I got a Tevin Jenkins card that was signed like it was like a college card, and I got it graded.
Top 1, dude.
yeah, population 1. There's only one of them motherfuckers, so it's probably worth $6. So if anyone wants it, holler at me. Maybe we'll give it away as a raffle. Hallis Beer Hall raffle.
Down the road.
That would be
signed Tevin Jenkins graded card.
I do think like, the Bears, they've changed the culture. Like there's a sports writer that I like a lot, Mark Potash. He's always says that like people come into Hallis Beer Hall, they become a lesser version of themselves. I think Ben Johnson's bucking that trend. Like he came in and like things are changing, whether it's because of him or whether it's not. But like we're paying free agents, we're getting the top guy in the list, like we're getting the top coach. Like we made the right choice at number one. Like it's just like we're not doing bear shit anymore. Like we're doing what people think we should do, and that's so fucking refreshing. It's crazy. Like
Yep.
to watch these national like news shows be like, oh, the Bears are doing the right thing. I'm like, this is fucking awesome. Like I love this. So bring on the season, dude.
Yeah.
Also,
no,
I
what do
love that you called Hallis Hall Hallis Beer Hall.
It is.
One and the same. It's one and the same.
One of the same.
Yeah.
Running back. What do you guys think there?
Genty.
I hear a lot
Genty.
about Genty, apparently.
Nick Chubb,
A
dude.
lot.
That's what I saw on Twitter. Nick Chubb.
I don't hate Nick Chubb at all.
I like Nick Chubb a lot. If we can draft Genty, he's there. We gotta get his ass.
I don't
If
think
he's
he's
there, we
going to
gotta
be.
take
I
him.
don't think he's going to be there. I
I think if he's there, we got to take him.
Yeah.
I saw a graph today of all the running backs in college going to the NFL draft, and like the projections on I forgot exactly what it was, but Genty was like, it's like a 4-square graph.
Right.
Genty is like up here in the player category, and everyone else is like in the middle and kind of more like a lesser player. He is like projected to be leaps and bounds ahead of everyone in this class. I don't know if you saw his pro day or whatever. That dude is fucking jacked. That guy is sculpted.
Looks like a fullback, dude.
He's
I was
built.
like, holy shit. I'm, not into dudes, but that guy is fucking jacked. So
Why he's not? I don't think he's going to be there. Like I don't know what.
I like admiring a male physique sometimes. No, I don't. Just kidding. Pause.
What team do you think will take him? Who's ahead of us? Because we're 10th, right?
I could see Pete Carroll taking him. Raiders don't really have a fucking running back. I mean, unless Amir Abdullah in year 75 in the NFL is your running back. I don't really love that. I don't know, dude. I still want, if Will Campbell's there, the LSU fucking tackle who blocked against Georgia and Bama, I kind of think we go there and just give DeAndre Swift another year. I mean, we paid Swift. Like, why not? Like, I do think Genty's going to be good, but if we have Myles Garrett lining up against our left tackle, Braxton Jones or Kieran Amagija, I don't know how many holes are going to be that open for him. I think Genty's a hell of a player, but I still think we go left tackle as of right now. But yeah, I mean, we'll closer to draft time. I feel like we'll get some insight from Poles or Ben Johnson and kind of learn what they're doing. So we'll see what's going on there.
Hot take here. I think Genty is the next Saquon Barkley, but that's just me.
Not a hot take.
We'll roll this back and see how it aged in a couple of years.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
I will say I listened to our first episode again on the year anniversary, which it's funny that we streamed the day before St. Patrick's Day, and that was the day we filmed our first or recorded our first episode ever. All our projections turned out exactly true, like literally. All of them. We literally were like, oh, we're going to the game in Arizona. And then we're like, oh, it's going to be funny if we go there and they get fucking rocked. And then we're just all sad bitches on the podcast after. Literally, that's exactly what happened. Just us like crying.
So you're saying the opposite. Like, we just got to be super positive. Like, we're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, if any time to go to the Super Bowl for the Bears in recent history, it's now.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's fucking now.
Yeah.
Let's go Bears.
Big flex.
Let's go Bears.
I was going to say, someone who we should probably get back on the pod moving forward, at least coming up into the draft area. Infante, if he's available, Sam.
Yeah, no, he's always available. He does like fucking mock drafts the other night.
I saw him on X. Yeah, it was just he's it's like his 10th one he's done.
Yeah, no, I hop on there and say Jacob Infante acknowledge me, and then he acknowledges me, and then I hop off usually. But we'll get him back. We'll get him back before the draft. I remember on draft night last year in Detroit. I'll probably go to the draft this year, honestly, boys.
Oh, sick!
I went last year with my dad in Detroit. It was a great time.
Where is it this year?
Green
up
Bay.
north in Wisconsin.
Gross.
Oh,
Don't.
oh. Speaking of Green Bay, I got a little quick story. I work at a school. The principal is a Green Bay fan.
Oh
A lot
no.
of Green Bay fans out here. Fucking disgusting. But
Dicks.
he came up to me the other day while I was about to start my shift, and he's like, "Hey, he's like, so the Bears." He's like, "You guys think?" He's like, "You think Caleb's actually good?" And I'm like, "What?" I was like, "I'm like, have you watched any of his throws? Like, we rebuilt his whole O line. Like,
Yeah.
he has weapons. Like, yes, I think he's good." And he's like, "I don't know. He holds the ball too much. I don't think he's the guy for you guys." And I'm like, fucking Packer fans, dude. I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, what'd you guys do this offseason? And then he was just like, yeah, it's been a little disappointing. I'm like, yeah, well, hey, you ain't winning shit for a long time. Good luck with Jordan Love. So
Jordan Love's not the guy, dude.
They said they were getting DK Metcalf, Cooper Cup, or another receiver, and they're like, dude, we got Mecole Hardman.
yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Sweet.
Nice returner for you guys.
Yeah. No, ask
That's
him if
cool.
Malik Willis is a franchise quarterback because they're paying Jordan Love a little too much. How does he feel about that Jordan Love contract?
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I was like, I couldn't believe the shit that was coming out of his mouth, but like, it's just like you guys really think Caleb's good? I'm like, didn't he just beat you guys at Lambeau with nothing?
Yeah, we're 1-0 in the
1-0,
new year,
baby.
Or not.
Yeah,
2025.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
the rivalry is stronger than it's ever been.
True.
100%. Justin Fields to the Jets. How do you guys feel about that?
Happy for Justin.
Yeah, I'm happy. I don't know if it's like because in recent years it seems like players go to the Jets to die.
Well,
but
that's exactly what just happened.
Yeah. I mean, like, I hope he does something with them. Fuck Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, that's my next question. Vikings, Steelers.
It's Steelers.
Steelers for sure.
Oh, is he still undecided?
Gotta be Steelers.
And it's annoying because like it's a competent franchise. Like I think he'll be able to probably do okay just because he won't have to deal with any of the other bullshit.
I mean, my buddy is a Steelers fan. If he goes there, we got to get him on. But he's like, dude, George Pickens, DK Metcalf on the Steelers. He's like, dude, we like great defense. All they needed was offense. He was like, if we get him, like, watch out.
Yeah.
But he's also not a Tomlin believer anymore. So we might have to have my buddy on the podcast who's a huge Steelers guy. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think with Pickens and fucking DK Metcalf, like, and Freiermuth, it's like it's kind of a sleeper offense, man. I think people are doubting them.
They just have no running back.
Is it still Arthur Blank? Is he or not Arthur Blank? Jesus Christ, Arthur Smith, the OC.
Yeah. So no more Matt Canada, but it's Arthur Smith. Running back, Najee Harris was what, Chargers or Rams, and then it's now Jalen Warren full time. Jalen Warren was the better back all last year, and I honestly
but he needs another one. They need another. Like Warren's a beast, but he gets injured all the time, and my wife and her family are all Steelers fans, so like I hear all the stuff they talk about. And
if only we just talked about a good running back who the Steelers could trade up for in the top 10 picks of the draft from Boise State.
I would be disgusted if they got Aaron Rodgers and Genty. I'd be pissed. I'd be like, fuck. Like,
yeah,
with
so
that offense.
Yeah, I was gonna say first round, their 21st pick, first round. So I mean, that would be they'd have to work some magic.
They traded us Claypool for a second round pick, so I'm sure they could work one over on Ryan Poles. You were saying earlier he makes a lot of the right moves. There's been some bad ones.
I mean,
Claypool is the only bad one.
Yeah.
Claypool, 1,000%.
Listen. Everybody makes mistakes. You can't be perfect.
I love the Carolina trade. Love it.
Yeah. Well, Carolina was a fleece, which is wild.
But there's been some moves where I'm like, fuck. Also, I did see Keenan Allen online post like him with the chart, like a picture of him on the Chargers with someone else. And he said, let's run it back or something like that. So maybe he goes back to the Chargers. I have no idea.
Go back. It'll be real fun when Harbaugh throws you the ball twice a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. The Chargers don't seem super threatening. Maybe,
I'm gonna grab another beer real quick.
Maybe a little
Are you guys
sleeper.
even drinking, or am I the only one out here?
I gotta go get a Guinness, so let's commercial break.
All right, everyone else is drinking. Okay, my bad. I apologize to to the boys.
Oh, I'm
but
sorry.
I'll be back.
Yeah. All right.
Aaron fucking Mariners, man.
Fucking brutal, dude.
Do you follow on Twitter? It's MLB home run videos, and it's just every home run ever.
Oh, really?
The whole season. They post every home run every day.
That's sick.
It's the best follow for fantasy baseball. So, like today,
yeah.
they're just tweeting. It's like Otto Lease is on my fantasy team, so it's like Otto Lease home run, and then they post the video too. I don't see the video, but I just get the alert. I'm like Otto Lease. I'm like, sweet, let's go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty sweet. But I got a Julio Rodriguez one today. I'm like, perfect, man. Thank you for that. About time, Julio. Could have used that last night, idiot.
Jesus Christ. They just, it's so frustrating, dude.
It was so frustrating to watch, dude.
Also, like, they had bases loaded with 0 outs in the first inning. Like, thank God they didn't score it for, like, our bet. But I'm like, what the fuck is going on? They are unbelievable the way that they fuck shit up every time. Like, they didn't have a hit to score a run going into, like, the 8th inning of fucking yesterday's game.
That's tough.
I think it was 7th, 8th, 9th inning. Like the first 2 guys in each of the 7th, 8th, and 9th worked the count full. And none of them got a hit.
Yeah. It's so they're incredibly frustrating. But the games are fun. They do a speed dating segment now where they like pick a random dude in one section and a random lady in one section. They ask them like 3 questions and then they both say yes or no. And then like at the end they ask if they want to go on another date and the like Mariners will give them 2 tickets to another game or whatever. And the dude got rejected. He got a no. It was so sad.
Damn.
He put up his shit first. He's like, yes. And she's like, no. It was fucking heartbreaking, dude. That's when you knew it was going to be a loss. Like, this is bad juju.
Not even the coolest segment at T-Mobile Park either.
Yeah, no. Hot dogs from heaven is a fucking like what hit me in the arm. The row behind me got a hot dog. The row in front of me got a hot dog. 2 people to the right of me got a hot dog. One hit me in the arm and someone took it from me. And I spilled my wine trying to grab it. It was fucking horrible.
I was gonna say, how did you let them take that from you?
It was mistakes all around. But that's the best like promotion that they have at any ballpark, I'm convinced.
Hey, I mean, I sent in the group chat, but I am planning on trying to go to the double Sox game on the 11th April. I don't know if you're still around.
Yeah, end of April. Scottsdale plans are looking cloudy right now, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, I'll probably be here at least to the end of April.
Okay.
When the lease is up. So yeah, I'll hit it up. I'm gonna go to Cubbies Padres on Sunday just because it's like $5 and it's right next to my house.
Nice.
If you want to come to that, it's like $10.
I'll have to see what I'm doing Sunday.
Yeah, you're good. I'll probably just go with my family.
I can't. Nope, can't do that. It's my grandmother's 90th birthday. So
damn.
Shout out.
Way more important than Cubs Padres.
Gonna go see her.
Imagine going to see the shit Cubs, dude.
I don't know what she's a fan of.
Wow.
He's
a LeBron fan and calls the Cubs shit. Okay.
Gotta be some animosity in this.
Welcome to a Chicago podcast.
That's what we do. This is what we do, man.
So
you're getting both sides. You're not getting one-sided here.
So you were talking about the food at the Mariners Park. Did I talk about on here the food I got at the Trailblazers game?
No, I don't think so.
Don't think so. No.
So as the listeners know, I live outside of Portland, but I live in Washington though. I'm more of a Washington guy. I'm a big Washington guy, not really an Oregon guy. But live near Portland, so I went to the Trailblazers game, and me and my buddy Jeremy, who's actually you've heard him on this podcast a couple times. We're sitting there, and all of a sudden, their mascot is Bigfoot. It's the Sasquatch. So their mascot, we're up in like the fucking 3rd balcony or whatever. Their mascot comes walking down and stands right next to us. And we're like, what the hell is happening now? We get put on the jumbo screen and they have just boxes of food. And we're like, oh shit, we're about to get like some wings or some hot dogs or like pizza or, we didn't see what was in the box. So we had no idea. They start handing them down. They're like, just keep handing them down. Keep handing them down. We're on the Jumbotron like, oh, sweet food. Oh, cool. You're like handing them down. to all the people in our section, and they're like, "All right, everyone, here's the food from this restaurant in this section. It's tofu and sweet potato curry.
Oh my
Here you go."
God.
And we're just like, this is the most Portland. We're at the Bulls Trailblazers game. We're like, this is the most Portland shit. I ate it. It was fucking free food. I ate it. But like, I'm just like,
Tofu
of
and
course.
curry, huh?
Sweet potato tofu curry. I'm like, okay, cool. like
You know what?
I
You know what that
do
is
one of
right
these
there.
to them.
Yeah, you just like throw a pie. I was like, you know what that is? That's a test right there. Like they're testing that product.
Whoa, for sure. Well, and it was funny because I got the food and I didn't pass down my box. I just held it and kept passing down other boxes. Everyone else is like passing down their box, and I'm like, hey, free food's free food. I'm not giving it up. So, like,
I mean, that's totally fair, dude. Totally fair.
well, boys, I have some trivia questions. If you think now's the time,
Yeah,
Bring it on.
I think it's a good time to hit that, Trivs.
are y'all ready for this?
You got to remind me, what is the numbers? Is the higher the harder?
Higher's harder. So I got a 3, middle of the road, and then I'm gonna
Every fucking time we bring on trivia. Okay, I'm ready.
I'm gonna fuck us up though because I did pull a number 7.
Ooh,
So
watch! The 3 is gonna be one we pulled before.
Johnny Morris, baby.
all right.
Oh my God!
What Blackhawks winger can? Hold on. What Blackhawks wingers consecutive games streak ended at 884 because of a 1994 contract dispute?
Not Bobby Hull.
No.
Who's the dude
His first name is Steve.
who Carell?
Steve Largent and
Wait, it's 2 guys or 1 guy?
It's
one guy.
it's one guy, but yeah,
It's Steve Larmer. Yep. Well, that was a great question.
That's
All right,
sad that I don't know that.
In 1926, what 2 college football teams were the first to meet at the newly named and dedicated Soldiers Field?
Illinois?
Chicago.
Think about the name of the stadium and then try again.
Army, Navy.
It was Army Navy. Good job. Hell yeah. Yeah.
That was a nice hint. That was a nice hint.
That'd be. Can you imagine having that ticket stub from 1926? That'd be really cool. I'm gonna check eBay after this.
Soldiers Field, Army Navy, 1926. All right. In 1983, who won the AL Cy Young Award by going 24-10 to help the White Sox win the AL West? It was when the Sox were in the AL West.
I have an AL West hat. Steve Stone.
Get out of here with that answer.
Initials.
LH.
Larry
Hoover.
LeBron James.
I honestly maybe should know this. I can't tell if this guy is a white dude or a black guy based on his name. Usually you can tell. But it's Lamar Hoyt.
Lamar Hoyt.
Yeah, no clue.
I'll have to look him
I
up.
have no idea who that is.
I'll take a
Are
look.
these all the hardest ones?
3 or are you doing the 7?
This is 3. This is 3. All right. In 2008, what 2008 film telling the story of Heisman Trophy winner Ernie Davis was shot at Ryan Field at Northwestern? What 2008 film telling the story of Heisman Trophy winner Ernie Davis was shot at Ryan Field at Northwestern?
Was it the film of Pat Fitzgerald's players hazing the younger players by pissing on them in the shower? Or is that a different film?
It's probably a different film that's illegal. But
Okay, got it. No clue.
It's called The
No idea.
Express.
Yeah,
No
everyone
idea.
knows that. Yeah, I've watched that.
Everyone knows that one.
I sent you Lamar. I sent you Lamar Hoyt in the Discord chat. He's a white guy.
He's a white guy. See, I couldn't tell. I was like, that
But
is a weird
man, he's
last
got
name.
some locks on him, man.
Actually, that dude's a pimp. So
Yeah.
he is black. So all right, we can edit that part out.
Lamar Hoyt would have gotten rocked by the torpedo bats.
Dude,
He looks like,
rocked.
He looks like that pitcher that was on the Cubs recently. What's his name? And he was on like Detroit. He was a reliever.
Andrew Chafin.
Yeah, Chafin. Yeah.
Yeah. He was the man. Chafin's the man.
Yeah, he is the
Still
man.
is.
Still
I think
is
he's still on Detroit, right?
Yeah, he might be. I don't. He's a savvy traveled veteran. He's
Totally.
been on a lot of teams.
That's who the Cubs need. Bring him back.
Bro, for real. Did we DF? Okay, that's another thing I wanted to say. We DFA'd Keegan Thompson. And
Yeah, I
look
saw
at what
that
our
today.
look at what our bullpen just did. That is fucking atrocious.
Is Porter Hodge still in there?
Yes.
Okay.
Where the fuck is he at? Like, why
That's
did
what I was wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Shota's combined no-hitter last year was Shota, and then Nate Pearson, and then Porter Hodge.
Dude, okay, so what the fuck is Craig Counsell doing?
I text you every day. Don't worry, Craig is the man, bro.
His kids
kind of
are
sarcastic. I mean, a lot of sarcastic.
His kids play for Northwestern, I think. They're raking it in the fucking college. I don't know if you saw that, but
sign him.
Anyways, all right, here's the level 7 card.
Great.
What Cubs outfielder refused to play in the 1974 season opener because he claimed one of his eyelids was stuck open?
Sammy Sosa.
Actually, you guys probably know who this guy is. You just don't.
Which field?
Ernie Banks.
Nope.
Which
Jose Cardinal.
Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that.
He's a very famous Cubs player.
Not one question has been after I was born.
This is the problem.
Well, there was a 2008 question, so there, please. But here's one that's definitely not. Here's definitely not before you were born. Or it definitely is before you were born. What Black Sox third baseman was banned from baseball despite hitting .324 and committing no errors in the 1919 World Series?
Initials?
BW.
Brian?
It's probably like
It's that dang old Buck Weaver.
I was gonna say it's like Bobby.
A classic old baseball name.
Yeah.
Buck Weaver.
Bobby Wood.
that is pretty bogus that they banned him from baseball. He was hitting .324 and had no errors. Like
that whole thing was a witch hunt. I don't even think it even really happened.
Yeah, well, it was all set up by that dude from New York who like bet on the games or whatever, and it's like, all right, so he should be the one thrown in jail. Like, what the fuck?
Nah, he's got the money.
We got to get one question.
In 1983, right Sam.
Were you guys born in 1980?
No, dude. I ain't Keanu Reeves.
All right, in 1983, what Blackhawks winger received a 20-game suspension for tripping linesman Ron Foyt during a game against the Hartford Whalers?
Oh my God, the Whalers were around still? Oh.
The Hartford Whalers were an actual team?
It was an actual team, yes. Yeah. They turned into
Hartford had an NHL franchise?
Yeah, they got the W jerseys.
Yeah, it has the whale tail.
I thought they were like minor league ones.
No.
Hey, Sam, could you please hold your marijuana stick down out of the video because we can get pulled off YouTube for that.
That's an insane
what are you talking about?
So the guy is Tom Lysiak.
It's medical. It's medical, by the way.
It is medical. So YouTube, please chill.
No discrimination, YouTube.
Yeah, Jesus.
Tom Lysiak.
Oh yeah, Tommy Lysiak. Big Blackhawks guy. 83, I think, is when he was on the team.
So clutch, Aaron. Look at you.
Here's an actual relevant question for you guys. What Cubs outfielder who twice led the NL in home runs in 1943 and 44 was nicknamed Swish for his powerful swing that often failed to make contact with the ball?
Nick Swisher.
Acronyms.
Bill Nicholson, guys. Come on. Know your Chicago history.
Nicholson? I thought he was a golfer.
Here, I'll pull out a level 1 card so we can
we do a fucking level 0.5.
I'll
getting-
do level 7 if it's from before 1943.
What a way to come back to the podcast and just get toasted on trivia.
It's gonna be a 4-hour podcast because we don't have a single question from after World War II.
Shit.
Shit.
CBD, by the way, boys.
Oh yeah,
All right,
you're
so
good.
this
Don't worry about
is a no. It's fine. I smoke weed too. Fuck YouTube. So
it.
actually, I
Now
haven't.
we're getting bored.
Okay, it's a level 2 card, but you guys, I read the questions beforehand. What winger played in 3 consecutive Stanley Cup finals with 3 different teams and finally won the cup with the third, the Blackhawks in 2010? What'd you say?
It was a winger.
Yep.
3 different
Okay.
teams.
You guys know him. One
Is
of
it
the most famous Blackhawks who was on the Dynasty.
I'm trying to think of wingers. Yeah. Fuck.
It's not Kane, Taves, Hjalmarsson,
No,
Keith.
no.
It was his only one. Like he was on
It's the
3
other
teams.
one that you're missing.
no. It's he scored.
Is this Versteeg or Brian Bickle?
His initials are MH.
Hossa, Haas, duh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck.
In 1986, in what 1986 film does Matthew Broderick catch a foul ball at the Cubs game?
Rookie of the Year.
Come on, bruh. It's
Does,
the most famous movie. What game does Matthew Broderick, or what movie does Matthew Broderick go to a Cubs game?
If I knew Matthew Roderick, I would know.
Ferris Bueller. Is that it?
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep.
Oh, I was thinking of Henry Rowengartner. Dude.
I should know that because my wife's named after Sloan. That movie.
Come on,
really? That's
Come on.
funny.
That's
Come on.
great. I didn't know that.
Shit.
It's crazy.
Get it together.
Shout out Sloan.
What a call
shout
out on
Sloan.
myself.
All right. So Ozzie Guillen said, if you play against him, you hate him. If you play with him, you hate him a little less. About what catcher who helped the White Sox win the 2005 World Series?
AJ.
Oh, AJ.
Yep.
Wow, we all got that one, guys.
What Bulls big man was the target of a January 2002 on-court back of the head miss punch by Lakers Shaquille O'Neal?
I was 1.
I was 1.
2002.
We were 10.
2002 initials.
BM. It's Brad Miller.
Oh, Brad Miller played when I was like 5. I remember him.
Still around.
Handsome Brad, nice little goatee. All right, yeah, my bad. Should have known that. I was
okay.
1 though.
It's okay. You were 1. Can't
Yeah.
just absorb that in your brain that young. I know you could.
5
I
and
guess.
up, I'm good though. I used to watch
Well-
Brad Miller and then watch the Stooges in black and white after. Like 8 o'clock with my dad. He's like, "No, you can stay up and eat some popcorn with me."
Nice.
Fuck
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
I can.
Dude, I have old home videos of like 1995, maybe 94. I was like 2 and 3. And I'm like running around my basement and they just have like the Bulls like finals games on. So it had to have been like 92 or no,
That's
it had
so
to have been like,
sweet. 96,
90.
7.
yeah, 96 or 7 maybe. I was probably like 4.
Sweet.
Yeah, but it's just crazy. You like hear the calls and you like see like what's happening kind of on the TV and it's like, oh shit.
That's like me with the Bears when I was fucking 5, dude. When
God damn,
Hester
you are
returned it
so
back.
young. You are so young, dude.
Yeah.
We're all young.
That-
What are you talking about?
2006. I remember watching the Super. I was at Marty Arnberg's. Just sorry for the
Oh,
name drop,
damn,
Marty. I
you
didn't
know,
mean to
wow.
dox you, dude. Yeah, that was fucking sick. Hester speaking of, ran back that touchdown, and I was like, "Oh, we won," and then Peyton Manning. So,
Yeah. No, I remember my dad not being happy, but
What was that? What's
dude,
the
I
saying?
remember the Bartman ball. I was like at my dad's
Oh, the barman ball was bad.
watching the game, and the Bartman ball happened. My dad's like, "Oh, sick, we're about to win." He's like, and he literally had said right before that, he's like, Connor, I've never seen the Cubs in my whole life do this well. And he's like, we're about to go to the World Series. He's like, I've never seen this in my life. And then he walked out of the room and the Bartman ball happened. And then he comes back because he heard me like screaming. He's like, what happened? And I'm like, the fan just grabbed the ball from Moises Alou. And like, he's like, what? Like, what the fuck? And then we lost. And then everyone just like kind of knew we're like, oh, we're going to lose the next game. Like, I don't know how, like, I forgot who was, it was that dude, dude who had that crazy sidearm lefty who was on the Marlins.
Oh,
I can't remember
he
his
went
name.
like full on, like
Yeah, the
way
black
down
guy.
there.
I forgot what his name is, but he was nasty, throwing like 97 miles an hour. But we just knew he was pitching the next day, and we're like, "Fuck, we're not going to win." But yeah, good old shit. That was that was when I was starting to learn Chicago heartbreak in sports. It was like right around then.
Yeah.
You know, Illinois loses in
Yeah.
2005. Bartman ball. Bears lose in the Super Bowl 2006. Derrick Rose era, just all heartbreak.
ACL tears left and right.
Yeah. The
Oh, yeah,
Sox
that
won in
reminds me.
2005, but I could give a fuck. So
I guess I was more on the Hawks kick for a while because I had Hank's Hawk days for 6 years
the Hawks were a true light in the darkness.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
back in the day.
The Cubs 2016 World Series was great. And then that's basically all we got. That's all we've
Yeah.
had.
Even the Sox, I was
So.
4 when that happened. So it's been a fun life for me, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot
you
of Mount
li-
Carmel state championships though. If you're into Mount Carmel football, so
No, I was gonna say, Illinois high school basketball championships happened over our last pod. Bennett Academy, my
No,
high school.
took
4A
it.
Congrats.
Good
Shout out.
job. Good job.
Shout out.
Our coach made 6 championships, and he
Damn.
won his first one. So shout out Gene Heidkamp for everyone listening.
That's
I
really
don't
sick.
know who won the 3A, 2A, and 1A ones, but Bennett won the 4A. So who really cares about like the other schools?
You know, honestly, getting what? So he got there 6 times and finally won it.
6 times. And
Dude,
he
that's a
finally
good
won.
record.
And we were up 12 with a minute left. I bought it for $12 and watched it. And they were up 12 with 1 minute, and they won by 1 point. They
Ooh.
fouled 2 3-point shooters who made both their shots. And I'm like, dude, it's not meant to be. But yeah, Bennett won. I forgot who they beat. Warren Township. I don't know if I've never.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
them.
Warren Township.
Yeah, I know.
Although
So, yeah.
I would like to say, nobody ever remembers the losers. So.
Yeah. But no,
Yeah.
Warren had 2 studs who are both sophomores and are going to go D1 for sure and be really good basketball players. But yeah, Bennett pulled it off, so I'm happy with that. You can look up the 3A and 2A ones. I tried to do it, Hank, but my stream crashed.
Nah,
You
fair.
know who remembers the losers, Hank? Chicago sports fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fair. Yeah,
Yeah,
we are
not
the
that
losers
good.
that remember.
Because it's us.
It is.
All
But yeah.
the time.
I brought that up because the coach who went to the championship sat right next to Bartman, Connor.
Oh,
And he had the
Jesus
picture,
Christ.
and he's like, "Look at me! This is me right here in the red sweater." And we're like, "Holy shit, that is you, bro!" But yeah, he's a great basketball coach. He has to go to a college. I don't know why he doesn't. He takes 5'9" white boys into like schools who don't look like 5'9" white boys and beats them. I don't know how he does it, dude. He's the fucking man.
Back
Our
to,
high school won the championship last year.
In hoops,
yeah,
HF.
HF.
Home of Flossmoor. Yeah. First time we
back-to-back
ever.
champs, Hallis Beer
ever
Hall
won it.
alumni.
Yeah, there you go.
Alumnus? What's the word? Yeah.
Alums. Yeah, so Aaron, I guess Mount Carmel's next.
Yeah.
Although,
doubt
Football
it.
school. You're a football school.
We're-
yeah,
sticking
I was
to
gonna say football is yours.
Football and baseball. You guys are pretty good at baseball too.
We're good at baseball. We won 2 years ago. Still haven't won in soccer. We've won a bunch of wrestling, one water polo championship, and then a bunch of football, a bunch of baseball. So
Is Jordan
I don't
Lynch still a
think
coach?
we've won in basketball. What'd you say,
Is,
Juice?
is Jordan Lynch your coach still?
Yeah. Yeah. He's
And I-
got 2 or 3 now already, which is fucking crazy. And it's like we're not running the triple option anymore. Like this dude's airing it out, which is really
Yeah.
sick.
I mean, wasn't he like 3rd in Heisman voting at NIU, bro? Jameis won it.
Yeah,
he was
dude,
like
yeah.
3rd,
And then
I think.
played for the Bears for a hot sec, got a cup of coffee as a fucking running back. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we had Dan
was a
Lefevre went
year
to my high school, if you remember him on the
I remember
Bears.
that guy.
Dan
Yeah,
Lefevre
yeah.
went to my high school as well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's sick.
He's our age, I think, or he's like a couple years older or younger.
Yeah, I think my like uncle played with him, but he's like probably like 5 years older than you guys, I think. 'Cause he's like 10 years or 15 younger than my dad. Yeah. All right. Anyway, we're trivia question.
Yeah, we're done. We're done with
We're
trivia.
done?
I think this we've hit a brick wall. I think this is probably.
I mean,
we're probably wrapping up here.
We've been running for about an hour. I think we could probably run it out.
What did we have anything else to talk about in sports wise?
I mean,
Aaron,
just that the Juice
Aaron, but I
Hammers
can't hear him.
coming back for you guys, in fantasy. So we'll see you guys in playoffs.
I guess no one's beaten Sam's team. So
Not until the Yankees just tank. I was actually I caught dinner with him or lunch with him the other day, and he was like saying he's like, yeah, the Yankees will do good for a little bit, and then they'll just tank out of nowhere.
Torpedo
we'll
bats.
see.
Ban them.
Well, what you can take away from this podcast is fuck the Yankees. The Cubs need a bullpen. The Sox need God. And
Nope, they're back. They're back.
And
Dude, they're back, and guess what? We're
the Bulls
back.
are back.
Yeah,
The Bulls
Sox
are
are back.
actually
Bulls
back.
are back. Bears are back. Hawks are back.
Yeah.
Cubs suck.
Bears might actually be
Go
back
Chicago.
too.
Go Chicago.
Go Chicago.
Well, a lot of things happen today.
Sometimes life deals you bananas and you gotta just say, fuck it, I'm gonna eat that shit.
I'm not touching it. Cut it. Cut it.
We're cutting it. We're done.
I had to tie that in.
We're out.
And they were all great. And they were all thrilling. And they were all dramatic.
But you know what? Get big, get tough, and get fucked.
Too bad we couldn't have had
Hot, juicy cake takes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Some
that's fine.
hot cakes on the griddle, you know what I'm saying?